So, Judge, why are you running for another term?
That's a good question. I have prided myself all my life to have been involved in public service at some point. Literally from the time I got out of law school, starting with the Air National Guard, my service as city council attorney. I was president of Legal Aid of Fort Wayne. I was president of the Allen County Bar Association. I've been elected by the judges around here to be a board member of the Indiana Judges Association, which is the quote small p political arm of the judges. I've served on community boards. I was president of the Fort Wayne Jewish Federation. I've had the pleasure and the honor to have been, and still am, on the board of St. Joe Hospital, where I serve now, and that's been my life. I don't know that I was ever told by my parents to put something back into the community where you live, but that's been something that I was trained and felt was my obligation to this community. So at the end of last year, sort of around the end of the summer, about this time or maybe early fall, I began to think, do I want to, been a judge, this is my 16th year, do you want to serve another 6 years? And frankly, I'm at the age where some people retire. A lot of my friends retired years ago, my contemporaries. And I decided that having been a lawyer, as I told you, I knew what bad judges were, and I know what good judges are. And some of the things that we have initiated, and I'll talk about that later, as a civil judge, I wanted to continue. And frankly, I tell this story. When we have jury trials, we have certain instructions that we give to the jury. And one of the instructions is, if there's a conflict of the evidence, you're supposed to resolve it first by accepting that each party is telling the truth. And if you can't reconcile the conflict, you are to do so by resorting to or relying on your wisdom and experience in everyday living. And I thought to myself, well, I have a lot of wisdom and experience in everyday living that I utilize every day to decide cases, to rule on motions, to rule on cases that are submitted to me. I enjoy the job. I think it's a rewarding job to be a member of the third branch of government, if you will. And my health is good. My father worked till he was 85. I'm not committing to doing that, but my mind works well, and I think I have had. I must say that in making this decision, it helps that I am a judge in the civil division, so I know what kind of cases I have. I'm never surprised when somebody sues somebody for a different reason, and there are many life situations there's many lawsuits, but I enjoy the job. It's a good job. I think had I stayed in the practice, who knows, I might be on the wrong side of the grass at Lindenwood right now, because I think I was ready for a change. But it's a challenge, and it's one that I wish to continue. And one of the benefits of being a judge in the Allen Superior Court Civil Division is, number one, I have excellent, hardworking colleagues in the Civil Division, and two, I must say that I have been blessed, if you will, that there are excellent lawyers who appear in front of me. A lot of them, most of them are from Fort Wayne, but we get them from all over the state, from Northwest Indiana, from Indianapolis, from Evansville, from Terre Haute. You pick a big metropolitan area, we get the lawyers. And it's gratifying to have a job where you deal with intelligent people who work hard and present their cases eloquently, well-written briefs, etc. And it's, you know, I can think of some other things that I could do over the next several years, but this is what I enjoy, and as long as I'm enjoying it, as long as I want to do it, I decided to run again.